Good morning and welcome back to our channel. If you are new here, so are we.
Oh God.
We just started our channel recently, this year 2023, and we are so excited about it. So if you're here, thank you so much for watching. And we are here actually at the thrift store, our favorite thrift store here in California. It's quite early, well, early for me. And I normally don't eat breakfast this early, but since I'm usually in the store for a good 2 to 3 hours, I got my breakfast this morning, my yogurt and my tea. Ready to go in and find some gems. Let's go. All right, here we are in the store, and the first thing that I find is this really cool vintage Scooby-Doo game. For $10, it's going in the cart. All right, next up, at the doll area, the hanging dolls that is, and I'm always checking out the Cabbage Patch Kids, looking for some cool American dolls. Looks like they have several Cabbage Patch Kids today. Nothing that I'm too interested in, but it's always a good idea to check these out because they can be worth a lot of money. These are the ones that I've sold in the past, so definitely keep them on your radar. Then I see this.
No way, Jose.
Now on to the linens here, and I see this brightly colored item, so I thought I would check it out, and come to find out that it's called Garnet Hill. It's a good brand to look for, but unfortunately this one had stains. Next up is the cloth napkin area that I love, and found this really cool floral napkin set, and it is from Sonoma, Williams Sonoma, so thought it was pretty enough and unique, so I thought I'd pick it up. So these were really cool, these peach ones with the beads, but they were quite expensive, so I left them. But this really caught my eye. There was another Williams Sonoma, really pretty floral print, but it had a stain, so yeah, it's staying. This also was really pretty, but not a name brand that I recognized, so left it behind too. Alright, now in the napkin and tablecloth area, and I found this Pottery Barn, surprise surprise. I don't know what it was, but I put it in the cart and hoping to look it up later, but I ended up putting it back. It wasn't worth anything. So keep looking here, and I did end up finding one more thing up here. It is actually these dog towels here, and I just thought they were really cool because they looked handmade, embroidered. Somebody did some cross stitch or needlepoint on them or something, so I thought they were unique enough to pick up, so in the cart they go. And then I saw this really cool blanket. A lot of work somebody put into it, but not something I want to pick up right now. Just checking out some of these blankets and the brands and everything. This one actually looked really interesting. I thought the brand looked familiar, but that might have been the UFO's shoes. So I did put it in the cart, but then realized it wasn't anything, so. Then I found these sheets. They looked unique, so I decided to look them up, and they were Marimekko, and they are very vintage. Looked them over for stains, and they looked good, so picked them up. Then I found this tree skirt here. It wasn't anything I was interested in, but tree skirts can be really valuable, especially if they're the needlepoint, handmade, so definitely look into those. Then I found this vintage shower curtain. I did put it in my cart, but it wasn't really worth anything, so left it. Always checking out these kits because some of them can go very well. That one not so much. Checking out the yarn and other bags here. And I did find a really good bag of mohair yarn here. So at the end of the video you'll see how many skeins I got, but I got quite a few and made some good money off of those. I'm in the section where they have like sheets and baby blankets and stuff that they think is really valuable. So I did find this tapestry blanket here. I usually look into these further, especially if they're the vintage or Goodwin weavers, and I put that one in the cart, but wasn't worth anything in the end. Or it was, but there was too many listed, not enough sold. Checking out some more of these, just seeing if there's any IKEA or anything like that. And then I came across these, which are Kate Spade. They wanted like 50 bucks. So yeah, that's not happening. Alright, so this is my favorite section of the thrift store. And found some hanging Christmas ornaments here and just checking them out. I'm gonna put them in my cart to further look into them. Also noticed this pink stocking here. Checking it out also. In the cart they go. Then I see these water filters here. None that I'm interested in, but the ones that you want to look for are the Every Drop, which I have found in the past, and they can go very well. So definitely keep your eyes open for those. Just looking at some other stuff here. Nothing that great yet. Lots of junk, but in the junk there's treasure, right? So some of this stuff is even good for just personal use. They'll have like notepads or like sometimes like Bibles or journals, stuff like that. This is a Santa, and I was trying to see if it was one of those singing Santas, which can do really well, that I've picked up in the past, but he didn't look like anything special. So just making my way through the store here. Gonna go ahead and get in line. Hopefully the line isn't too crazy, but yeah, so here's a little peek of the cart of what we got today. We'll definitely go through the haul later in the video, but yeah, so here's a little look-see. Couple things you didn't see me pick up, which is this Orvis sweater here, which I'll go over in the haul, and then also these princess sheets.
You've never seen anything so wonderful in your entire life.
I also at the last minute caught this fish. Haha, fish, get it? I caught the fish. So anyways, you'll see that in the haul, and yeah, paid for the stuff, and now we're gonna get this home and check everything out. Alright guys, here's the haul that we got today at the thrift store. So let's start with these. These are actually Pottery Barn Kids Disney Princess sheets. I tell you, my thrift store, they carry a lot of Pottery Barn, so I'm always excited to get stuff like that. I also got Louis the large mouth bass. So I only paid $4 for him. He is in the box. I'm going to put batteries in him to make sure that he works. If he does, he could be worth a good amount of money. If not, back to the thrift store he goes.
Sounds a bit fishy to me.
Next, I got the set of 8. I believe they're Williams-Sonoma. I couldn't find this exact pattern, but it looks like a set of 8 floral ones go anywhere between $40 and $50, so should make a good profit on $7.99. Next, I was really excited about this. It is St. Nicholas Square. If you guys don't know about this brand, it's a good brand to pick up. Now, it is hit or miss. Not all the buildings are worth good money, but this one in particular goes pretty well. It is used in the box. I did check that, but everything looks in great condition, no chips or cracks. And so I should be able to sell that for around $60. Next, I got this partial set of sheets. It is a twin size. It is only the flat, and it actually has like 2 standard pillowcases, which I thought was kind of strange. This brand in particular, like, I don't know, the sheets just looked interesting to me, so that's what made me look further into them. But it looks like they're from Marimekko by Dan River, and they are like very vintage, 1979. So these are some pretty old sheets. I did look up comps. Again, I didn't find anything this actual print, but that brand and being vintage, they are pretty sought after, usually the brights. But I thought I would give this a whirl for $5 for the set. So I don't know, I'm thinking I'll probably get around $40 at least for that set. Next, I got this set of dog. It actually says I love my Rottweiler. So I kind of took a peek, and there was pretty much just like different dogs in here. Actually, let's open this up. All right, so I got it open. So it looks like I love my Rottweiler. So it looks like there's several different stitchings of Rottweilers. So it looks like about 4 here. Dog already used this one.
You know, on second thought, you might just want to run a comb through them.
Anyways, set of 4 of these. I couldn't really find any comps, but they are handmade, hand stitched, and everybody loves dogs. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people do. So I figured I'd just bundle these up and, you know, list them for probably around $30, $40 and see what happens. Next, I got this bag of ornaments, and what caught my eye was hand painted, hand decorated, and Santa on silk, and also the Kris Kringle. And then I turned it over and noticed it was by Christmas by Krebs, which can be a very good brand, and it depends on the ornament itself, but looks like there's 4 of them in here, and I'll probably end up just bundling them up. This one's also a Santa, and then the other ones seem to be just kind of plain. This one has a year on it. Oh, and it does have a Santa, actually. Actually, I think all of them do have Santa, so that's pretty awesome. So I'll probably end up bundling these up for probably around $30 or $40. Looks like they go for around $10 to $20. It depends on the actual ornament, whether or not they're popular or not. So yeah, so that was pretty cool. These other 2 I'll probably just end up donating back to the thrift store, not really worth anything. Next, I got this Orvis. If you guys don't know about Orvis brand, it's a really, really good brand. This one's actually, I believe it is 100% merino wool. So when I looked this up, it goes anywhere between like $40 and $60. So I figured give it a whirl. This is a medium, so not the most favorable size to have, but better than a small. And then next I got this Scooby-Doo vintage, very vintage game. Made in the USA, 1973. Again, I took a little peek in it. I'm not sure if it is complete. It did look complete. I'll have to double check that. Actually, let's check that now. Okay, here we go. We're gonna open this up and give it a little check here. Looks like they've got the nice board here. Looks like in pretty good condition, actually, considering And then here's the spinner guy. And I think there's gotta be, these are like the little playing cards. I think there's around 8 of these. I'll have to double check that there's supposed to be actually 8. So let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that looks complete. And then here's all the little playing pieces. So it does look complete actually. So since it is complete here in the box, this thing goes for anywhere between $70 and $100. So this is an awesome pickup for just 10 bucks. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that one. So whenever you guys are out and about, make sure that you always check into the vintage board games, because you never know, you know, the value of them. I've actually sold a few in the last couple years that have done extremely well, like in the hundreds. So definitely double check these. I know it can be kind of a pain with having to count pieces and stuff, but sometimes it's just worth it. And even if it's not complete, you can always piece them out and then sell them individually that way as well. Next I got, what caught my eye about this was all this green mohair and wool yarn. So it looks like there's a ton of them. So I was gonna go ahead and open that up. All right, so I got this open here, and it looks like someone had already started a little project but didn't quite finish. But I guess that's what it looks like once you knit it or crochet it. I'm not sure what that is. I think it's knit. Anyways, these, since they are mohair and wool, these go for a pretty good amount. I'll probably end up just bundling this, honestly, to somebody that will probably want to like knit a full blanket or something like that. So I'm thinking probably around $60 I'll get for this, and I only spent about $6 on this. So let's see, we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Looks like 18 pieces. So that's pretty awesome. I might end up doing just 2 bundles. I'm not sure. We'll see once I look at the comps. But anyways, that was pretty awesome. It did come with some of this floss and stuff, but probably not much value in this. I might end up just bundling up the DMC together and see what happens, since we already have it. If not, we'll donate that back. And then lastly, I saw this behind the counter and I'm like, $2.99? Wow, that's pretty awesome. Tends to be, actually it looks like it's brand new. And I was like, yeah, I'll give that. Looks like comp's $30 to $40. But after I purchased it, notice there was a nice chip on the top. So unfortunately, probably won't get much for it. I'll put it up there just in case, but yeah, it was kind of a bummer, but I thought I was getting a pretty good deal for $2.99, but I see why. Anyways, there is my haul from today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give me a like, subscribe to our channel, and until we thrift again, catch you on the flip side.